What's up? Move the Sticks, DJ, Bucky, and Bucky, first two picks in the draft, Jameis Winston, Marcus Mariota. These two guys are going to be tied together for history. I mean, we're going to be talking about them each and every year, tracking their progress. And as we stand right now, 3 games into the NFL season, I thought it'd be a good time, a little report card, kind of check up on them and see how they're doing. But I want to play a word game with you. Just one word. I'm going to limit you to one word. 3 weeks into the season, Jameis Winston is
improving.
Okay.
He's improving. Look, we saw the debut performance. It was awful, to say the least, but he did make some strides at the end of that game, and I think he's continued to build upon that in the following weeks. I'm seeing a guy that is comfortable in the pocket. I'm seeing a guy that's making big boy throws, meaning he's throwing with time and anticipation. Even though the numbers suggest that he's not playing well, I like the poise, I like the confidence, and I see a guy that's getting better and better with more reps each week.
And I'll say my word is solid. I think he has been solid. I'm going to throw out just the start of that Tennessee game that got away from him. Since then, 2.5 games worth, I've seen a guy that's playing solid football. First of all, he's getting the ball out on time. He's not taking many sacks anymore. He's throwing with anticipation and touch. It's not too big for him. You see him changing things at the line of scrimmage. You see him extending plays. So I've seen a lot of good. And when you look at the completion percentage, a little skewed. I mean, last week's game when I watched, I counted 9 drops for the Tampa receivers. Mike Evans, I saw him drop more passes in that one game than I've seen him drop in college as well as last year in the NFL combined. They'll get that corrected, and I think you'll see Jameis' numbers go up.
No, I think his numbers will continue to improve because he is making very, very impressive throws. And I think when we roll the tape, we'll have an opportunity to see some of the anticipation and timing that you and I talk about. This is a guy that finds a way to get the ball out of his hands on times, and he drops it into those perfect windows. Here we see a back shoulder fade. Look, he reads that the defender is right on top, so he throws it outside, away to the boundary, leaves enough room for Mike Evans to make the play. But this is the play that I like. Look, he quickly reads single high safety look, cover 3 coverage. That means the bang gate, the skinny post is open. Watch him hit the top of his drop, delivers the ball on time, on target, right in the framework of the receiver. These are the kind of throws that I thought he could make when I watched him at Florida State. He's continued to make those throws since he's entered the league for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
And people focus on that release. He has a little bit longer delivery, but when you have that, you have to throw with great anticipation, and that's what you showed right there on that play, Buck. I think Jameis Winston's going to be just fine.
No, I think he is going to be fine. But in talking about the other guy, Marcus Mariota, a lot of people are really encouraged by his play. What are you seeing when you look at Marcus Mariota on tape?
Well, if I'm going to play the same word game that I challenge you with, I would use the word comfortable for Mariota. It's not too big for him. I see poise. I see confidence. I see a guy that's very comfortable in an NFL system. Now, it's been somewhat tailored to his skills, added some stuff he did at Oregon. Ken Wisenhunt's been smart in that way. But I see a guy that's just very, very comfortable at the next level.
Yeah, if I had to play the same word association game, I'm going to say surprising. I'm surprised on a couple of different levels. I'm surprised that Ken Wisenhunt has tailored the system to allow Marcus Mariota to get off to a fast start. And I'm also surprised that he has been so comfortable in the pocket. I thought there was an area that he struggled at a little bit at Oregon. When bodies came around him, he would look to run, or maybe he would be a little jittery. Haven't seen any of that, and because of that, he's playing very, very, very well.
And when I watch the tape, Bucky, the things that stand out to me, look, is being in the pocket. That was a little bit of a concern for him, right, when he was coming out. How is his presence and awareness going to be? When you watch him right here against the Indianapolis Colts, they got 2 rushers, he's got 1 back. That math doesn't add up. He's going to have to make a play on his own, but he doesn't look to wheel out of the pocket. He actually climbs up in the pocket. You'll see him really run up in the pocket, but with his eyes up and be able to find Dorial Green-Beckham down the field. This is a 4th quarter. That's a big-time play. You see it again from this angle right here. He's got rushers coming at him, Buck. And now you're going to see what Marcus Mariota can do to manipulate space. You're going to see him climb up in that pocket, both hands on the ball, securing it, eyes downfield, and then watch him put his cleats in the ground and deliver a strike. So there's that poise and that confidence inside the pocket, working through progressions. Now, there's a lot of stuff based on those run-pass options you like to talk about, Buck. Put the ball in the belly of the back, raise up, and throw it if you got a clean look. But there are instances where you see him 3rd and 7, 3rd and long, play the position the way it has to be played going forward.
Yeah, and I think that's the challenge for both quarterbacks, to continue to keep the arrow headed in the right direction. I think if you're the coaching staffs of both of these players, you like what you're seeing, you just want to continue to add to the repertoire as it goes forward.
Yeah, the interesting thing, when you look at the top 2 quarterbacks in the NFL right now, Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers, both guys went to good football teams and had a chance to sit and learn for a while. These 2 guys went to bad football teams. They've been thrown right in the fire, and so far, so good for both of them. I think they're off to a very good start. Well, this is me and Bucky chatting about a couple quarterbacks. We chat about everything on the Move the Sticks podcast, looking at matchups, all kinds of good football stuff for you. NFL.com/podcast as well as YouTube.